Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Code Realized Guardian of Rebirth. And so for you guys, it's been like a day, but for me, it's been over a week since I recorded this because I went on vacation. And so it's been, oh, hello. No, don't do that. You do not give me enough time to go back. No, girlfriend, don't do this. Okay, anyway. So what I was going to say, if this thing hadn't interrupted me, so I'm just going to don't mind me banging along here. So I was coming on and I was going to okay, we're going to do Van Helsing's route, right? Because, God, I tell you, I just went back to work today and I'm like, and I need to record this. Anyway, it's actually probably been over a week since I recorded this and it's like, holy crap. I needed this game so badly today. Anyway, so I'm like, we'll do Van Helsing's route. I know you guys haven't seen the end of Victor's route. Obviously, when you get to this part, you have, but when I'm recording it, you haven't. And I go in and it's like, oh, if you want, you can go to, I didn't realize you could do this. So you go into Pathogenesis here and you can choose which chapter you want to do. And if you come to chapter 8, but here's the thing, nobody understands the true, I think because you have to choose. So it says, if you're on your second playthrough, which obviously we are, we're on our 5th because technically we played the 17 other parts of Victor's route. You can select Pathogenesis, choose Van Helsing on chapter 8. This option lets you start Van Helsing's route without going throughout the choices of the heroine story. And I debated. So I originally was going to start this part and record it and just go through all the choices and be like, what do you guys want me to do? But then I thought, you know what? There are other choices. Obviously, every time we have a choice, so far, when we want to ask who do we want to teach us? The first time we chose Van Helsing. The second time, obviously, when we went through it, we chose Victor both times, so we don't know what some of the other scenes are. But what I think we should do is go through and just do Van Helsing's route. We'll do whatever we get, and then we'll go through the other paths. Because from chapter 8, well, not really chapter 8, but chapter 9 on, it'll be Van Helsing's path. So we'll do that. Then we'll go through the other guys. And then at the end, what we can do is go through from the very beginning and choose all the other options we didn't choose in the scene. So, I know choosing refuse, and we might not be able to choose, because when you do this, it gives you the option Van Helsing, Victor, Impey, Saint Germain, and none. I'm assuming that'll say Lupin when we, you'll be locked onto that path no matter what choices you make. So we could actually do that chapter 1 and say Van Helsing, and then go through the chapter and choose all the wrong answers, and it'll always put us on Van Helsing's path. But remember kind of what happened with Victor. We kind of made random choices and it put us on the normal path, which to me just seemed like a bad path because we killed ourselves, which is just weird. But anyway, so, we could do none? Oh, I didn't think we could choose that. I was going around doing it and I couldn't. That was weird. I'm curious what happens if you choose none, but I'm assuming that will be Lupin's path when he's opened. But what we can do is after we go through all the paths and we do that, we'll go back through the game and we'll start at the beginning and go, because the first choice you have is Lupin take his hand or you refuse. If you refuse, it's a bad path in Lupin. It's probably a bad ending no matter what happens, but we never tried it. So there's options that we haven't tried, so there's going to be scenes we haven't seen. So we'll go through at the end and then go, let's go see all these hidden scenes. And we'll go, okay, this option, we'll choose this. Because then it won't matter what happens. And we'll get to see all the hidden scenes we want Van Helsing to teach us the second time. Or Saint Germain to teach us both times. Because we're not going to see that, obviously. Those are all choices in chapter, 3? So, do you want to start Van Helsing's route? Yes, we want to start his route. So this will be better. So we don't have to go through all that skipping 15 times. We'll do it once. We'll do at the very end when the game's done, we'll go through and see all the hidden scenes, the random ones for everybody. So we've already kind of done chapter 8. So I think what I might do is I might skip through this. So this is the chapter 8, where basically we have a conversation then with Saint Germain outside and we're like, nobody understands. You don't understand or whatever. And then we split off into. So this actually is the one. I think this is the one where. Is this this is why skipping the scenes is helpful. Because then I'm like, is this the chapter where we see Saint Germain stab a bitch? Because obviously we're recapping everything that happened with Elaine, but obviously we're not going to read through this chapter 500 times. I guess it just has to start here instead of starting right off in chapter 9. I feel like we should be able to start chapter 9 and say we want to go. So see, we chose all the answers, but this time we say thank you. I don't think it really matters. So things like that. We've already chosen all the answers. It doesn't freaking matter what we choose. But, you know, some of the other ones, we have an option. Oh, yeah, this is. So, you know, we get a choice. Bird, your toenails are killing me, and I have a sunburn. And then we'll see those scenes at the end. I think that would be... Oh! Uh-huh! This is different. Okay, let's see if I can remember how the voice is. I do mean normal. Van Helsing, can I come look with you? You? But you and I have different goals in our search here. Do you not want me to come along? Do as you please. I don't care as long as you stay out of my way. Yeah, you want me with you. You know you do. Look, you're so pretty. I needed this today. I really do. God, he's gorgeous. All right, I'll join you then. Interesting. I didn't realize that was different. Actually, you know what? Well, yeah, because, see, when we went on Victor's path, we automatically went with Victor. Interesting. We leave the others behind and enter one of the rooms along the main hallway. The room's filled with books, documents, and piles of papers, all stacked up and crammed anywhere they can fit. There's so much here. Did my father leave all this behind? This is going to take longer than I thought. There's more here than we can get through in a single day. I wonder if there's anything here written about me. Maybe. Either way, we'll have to get looking. We'll just have to check everything we can get our hands on. All right. For a while, we continue searching through the documents in silence. Meanwhile, he's looking for the documents and I'm just staring at him because he's gorgeous. It's a bit soon, but I'm gonna thank you. Van Helsing suddenly speaks out without any hesitation. If I was working alone, I probably never would have been able to locate this facility. It was a good choice to collaborate with you. We have to say the same thing. You've helped us in so many ways already. Thank you, Van Helsing. Look at his sweet little smirk. Oh, he's adorable. I love him so much. I can't help it. God, I need this game in my life. I'm gonna die when this game is done. No, I'm not. We have a second one. Thank God. We're in a collaborative partnership. It's only natural that I would help. Van Helsing sighs, apparently bored, and begins looking through the documents again. I look at his serious expression and begin to wonder why it is that he's trying to look into Finis' secret. Even right now, when we're at the brink of learning the truth of so many things here, my mind is focused on Van Helsing. Of course it is, because he's hot as fuck. No reason why he's trying to find out about Finis' immortality. Try to joke around with me again, and I will kill you without hesitation. When we confronted Finis on the train, he was so heated. Van Helsing definitely said then that he would kill Finis. Oh, but you don't get to, honey. Van Helsing, do you hate Finis? I mean, don't you? He's kind of a douche. What about him? It's nothing, just I was curious about your past. I just genuinely want to know about this man in front of me. Don't we all? Abraham Van Helsing, who people get so far as to call the human weapon. Who go so far as to call the human weapon. I wish I knew more about him. It's a personal issue. You don't need to know about it. I don't need to know, but I want to know because I love you. God. The sternness in his voice seems to tell me how distant our hearts are. It makes me feel lonely. Victor never made us feel that way. I mean, what? Okay, and this is there they come to attack us. Oh my God! Oh, wait. Okay, and this is where it could start. Wait, are we going to run with Van Helsing this time? I don't think we would have. I would have thought Victor would have taken us just because... Oh, no, Saint Germain took us. That's right. And then we got lost. And then he shows up. Okay, never mind. I forget these things. And then Victor shows up and after Saint Germain stabs a bitch. So this is... Okay, so Saint Germain's still obviously going to stab a bitch. That was always supposed to... But I wonder if this time it will be Van Helsing that comes into our rescue and not Victor. So see, there's things like this. So maybe, oh, see, it drives me crazy. See? He does come. But here's the thing. So now I'm curious. We did this and we don't go down Van Helsing's route. But there are certain scenes, like remember, I was thinking, oh, you know what? Son of a bitch. Crap. I think we should have done it the original way. Oh my God, this is the second time I've recorded this. I started recording it, going through and being like, we're not going to just skip down. But there are other scenes that I wonder if we, like this, right? We're on Van Helsing's route, and we get a hidden scene where he's the one that where we go with him. So like when we were on Victor's route, remember we had a scene where we were just sitting around in the lounge or whatever, and then Victor comes in and chats with us. Maybe it would be Van Helsing if we started on his route. So maybe we should have started from chapter 1 and said, you know, I want to go on Van Helsing's route, and then it would always put us on his route, and then we could see possibly hidden scenes. Well, son of a bitch. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do now, guys. We're going to keep going through this, obviously, because this is where we are. But maybe when we go through at the end and we try to get all like the hidden scenes, the first time through, we'll go through and we'll do what happens if we're on Van Helsing's route and see if those things are different, you know? Like if Van Helsing shows up instead of Victor, and then we'll just have to go through and choose a different guy each time just to get all the possible hidden scenes. So that'll just be a thing we do at the end. How about that? How about that? Let's just do that. Okay. Someone remind me, because I'm going to forget. Anyway. However, Finis stops in mid-motion at the sound of a gun's hammer being cocked. See? And this is not what happened because Victor came in and threw his little flashbangs. At the same time, the muzzle of a large gun is pressed against his temple. But does this mean Saint Germain isn't going to stab a bitch? This is interesting. Interesting. I'm curious. Well, now I'm curious. Oh God, I forgot how I did Finis's voice. Shit. Oh well, anyway. Sorry, sister. We have an unexpected guest. From out of the shadows of the glass tube steps Van Helsing. He came to rescue us. Oh my God. Van Helsing! You've been careless, Finis. Hello, Abraham. You interrupted my last conversation with my sister, too. No one likes a man with bad timing, you know. Shut up. You can blabber as much nonsense as you want in your sleep. Eternal sleep in your case. Oh, hi, you're so sexy. That again? You're all talk. Hurry up and do it. You don't have to tell me. I'll kill you as many times as I have to. Van Helsing, wait! Quiet. My business is with him. Oh, God, but when he tells me to be quiet, I just like it so much. I'm sorry. Van Helsing silences me sharply, not willing to listen to anything I say. Also, why would we want to say Finis? Let him die. Before I kill you, tell me, why didn't you die before? I blew your head completely off. I'm shocked, but I suddenly understand. Impossible. I confirmed this with the one responsible for the assassination. I was told that it was definitely him. I know now why Van Helsing was so certain that Finis is immortal. It wasn't just some member of Twilight. Van Helsing himself had killed Finis, and he's a homunculus. Hello, look at all of us. But Finis is most definitely alive. And that's why Van Helsing decided to work with us, to try to discover the secret of Finis's immortality. Oh my God. What I like about this is because, like, Finis obviously said we're a homunculus, and we can have a relationship. Creepy. I hope it's just a friendship. I hope it's not a sexy relationship like these. With Finis in the second one, and I think I was saying that in another part, like, how the hell is that going to work? Because he's a homunculus. So see, I like that. You do all the paths. Obviously, these games are designed for you to do all of them. Because you can't get to Lupin if you don't anyway. But you learn so much more about the story, and that's what I fucking love about these games. Because it's not like, cool, we did a path, and that's awesome, and we had fun. It was like, I want to go down all the paths, and I need to figure out what happened. Same thing with Amnesia Memories. You have to go through all of them to get down Yukio's path, or Ukio, I think technically is how you say his name. Anyway. And then when you go through his path, you're like, oh, true ending! Obviously, Lupin is supposed to be our true ending, but you know what? Still, love Van Helsing a little bit more. Just kidding. Not really. I love them all. I can't help it. I just want a little man harem. Anyway, keep going. Answer me. Why? Why I don't die? I don't have to tell you anything. I don't think you understand the position you're in. You're the one who doesn't understand. When are you going to learn that what you're doing is pointless? I don't have time to waste. Playing along with your games has grown tiresome. Finnis smiles beatifically. Beatifically. Wow. I'm not sure that's a real word, but okay. And Van Helsing blinks once, slowly. I shout out, knowing what would happen now. Van Helsing, stop! Then, oh! Saint Germain still comes in and stabs a bitch! I like, Van Helsing, don't kill. Oh, Saint Germain obviously didn't have the same. See, I was wondering because this is a Saint Germain CG scene, so I'm like, how is this gonna work? Like Van Helsing, obviously Victor wasn't gonna kill him because Victor didn't have that kind of weapon. But you're like, Van Helsing could totally blow his head off. He's like, I'm gonna hesitate, and freaking Saint Germain still shows up and is like, psh, hi, I just stabbed you. How do you like it? I like it a lot. Oh my god. Damn it. Anyway. Count, I apologize profusely for having denied you of your retaliation. However, I could not allow the opportunity to kill a certain enemy pass by. I hope you can understand. Yeah. Besides, you killed him once. The connection has disappeared. That's how I feel. The boy who claimed to be my brother, who was our single source of information, now lies dead at my feet. I feel a new emotion growing within me. We'll find a different route to get information on Isaac. It's hard to tell if he's saying this out of consideration for my feelings. It's hard to say if he's saying this out of consideration for my feelings. I always read it like there's going to be more and then there's a period and I'm like, oh my god. Van Helsing says nothing more and I'm not able to determine his true intentions. Yes. I nod weakly. However, now that Finnis is dead, it's only a matter of time before Delacroix kills me. Seems I won't be able to see your cause through to the end. That's right. Now that Van Helsing has accomplished his mission, he must uphold the promise that he swore to Deli. The promise of his life. Yeah, but here's my thing. Again, I'm really curious how this is going to work, because Delacroix becomes our little pal in the thing, and obviously doesn't kill Van Helsing. So I wonder what's going to... I mean, obviously he's not going to kill him in this part, but is it going to be like, well, now we have to stop Deli from killing him? Whereas before it was like, that didn't happen. Loophole. Van Helsing will soon go down the same path as Finnis. Despite my concerns, I know that this is something that is out of my power to stop. I look even more depressed. I feel it. I look up and see countless versions of me that never were. They have no expressions on their faces and simply stare out blankly. For some reason, they look sad to me. What am I? If what Finnis said is true, and I was created by Father, then why? For what purpose was I made? Finnis. I wonder if he was like me. Or was he something else entirely? Clearly something like you. The only person who knows that is dead. I walk over to him and gently close his eyelids. The least I can do for him is a send-off. And then it's like blatantly like skipping through. Okay. Cool. I do like that these other things. Oh, this is right, because we packed our bags and we're going to leave, and Van Helsing's going to stop us. Oh my god, that's so cute. See, it's things like this. And I was like, so I guarantee you there's going to be other scenes where Victor showed up. And we're like, oh, it's always Victor. It would be Van Helsing. Okay, so when we go through at the end, we're going to choose each guy and go through and do the things. You know, because I want to see those hidden scenes, because... So there's going to be a lot of skipping at some of the end parts, but it's okay. I mean, they're skipping now. Only through this chapter, but... I think back on Van Helsing for some reason. When I first met him, he had seemed like such a scary person. But as I got closer to him, I realized that was just his exterior. His kindness was in his actions, not his words, and it saved me so many times. Now that Finnis is gone, is he really going to give up his life to Deli? Delacroix II? Give up his life to Delacroix II? I can't possibly understand the problem between the two of them, but what will Deli do? What will Deli do? It may just be wishful thinking, but could it be truly possible for him and Van Helsing to reach an understanding? I shake off this thought and take a deep breath. Wasting time thinking here won't change anything. I need to leave this place. Let's go. I tell myself this and start walking away. Thank you all for everything. Oh my god! Oh my god! At least in the other path, Victor stopped us! Van Helsing's not even gonna stop us? Dude! I'm sorry. I just wanted Van Helsing to show and be like, what are you doing? Get the back in the fucking house. I'm sorry. I can't right now. Oh my god, Van Helsing, you let me down. I wanted another little scene with you, and you let me down. Anyway. Chapter 9. Serial Killer. 2 years ago. Explosions go off all around. This is obviously Van Helsing. The flames will soon engulf this castle. Delacroix Castle. Castle of Vampires. Why do you hold back? The leader of the entire vampire race, Delacroix, king of the Nosferatu, holds his sword ready to strike. Delacroix, the highest ranking and strongest member of the vampire race. Though he taught Van Helsing much of his combat skills, Van Helsing later killed him in the Vampire War. Dude, that's mean. Also, we can turn the skip off, because that's not gonna... I know this is probably supposed to be read in Van Helsing's voice, but I can't, because it's really gonna... He's so like, whatever. Yeah, okay, so, you know what I mean. You will never defeat me if you allow yourself the slightest hesitation. His opponent is a master of battle, born a warrior. Abraham von Helsing, otherwise known as the human weapon, slowly aims his gun. There's a reason why I cannot back down. I have one as well. The fate of an entire race rests upon my shoulders. I understand, Van Helsing. Let's not bring petty anger and grudges into this. Oh. I can't. It's kind of a touching, beautiful little, like... Anyway. I swear by this sword, I engage you in this battle as naught but a single swordsman. I will never forget what you did for me. Save it for after you've defeated me. Let us see just how much your human body has been able to master the fighting techniques I have granted you. Oh. I shall have your head. I don't know who's saying what, because like every once in a while you're like, wait, that should have been, wait, no. So sometimes they say 2 lines in a row. Anyway. Delacroix jumps forward with extraordinary speed, dodging Van Helsing's bullets with superhuman clarity. Ho! Oh, he called me a hoe. No, he didn't. His silver blade shines in the flames. The 2 men clash. The sound of birds chirping is heard. Ah, a dream again. Van Helsing thinks as he wakes up. I suppose it won't just fade into the past so easily. I mean, that's kind of what happened in Victor's Path. Didn't we have a scene where we had a Victor dream? I don't remember if that was chapter 9. Maybe it was. Anyway. He sits up and runs a hand through his disheveled hair. Oh my god. I'll do that for her. What? Nothing? He shuts his eyes tightly, driving the remnants of the dream from his mind and thinking about the future. Finis is dead. In the end, I didn't have to kill him, and his death was all too simple. Even so, this heavy feeling, like lead weights, shows no sign of getting lighter, and he sinks even further into a deeper place. He killed Finis once before, in the past. Using his own shotgun, he blew the boy's head off. But still, he somehow came back to life. And now he can't deny the possibility that Finis might rise again. The boy's method of immortality remains a secret. So obviously he was not there when we found out we were a homunculus and blah, 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 and all that crap. That's true, because I don't think we revealed it till later. When he visited the laboratory again after that incident, most of the documents had been removed by someone. Suddenly, he recalls the sight of Spacey standing next to Finis's dead body. His old enemy was family to Spacey. I'm sorry. There's no need to mourn Finis's death, but damn it. He feels frustration building. Is this frustration against himself or... Van Helsing, are you up? Van Helsing! Victor, it's too early to make this much noise. This is bad! It's Spacey! She's gone! What? I love it when they're worried about me. A few hours earlier... I'm terribly sorry. The last train to Wales has already left. That was the worst! I could do a better British accent, but you know what? We're going to do that. I see. I'm not going to do that again. I'm sorry. Railroad services starts again tomorrow morning. Could you please come back then? And I like the funny British accent better. Anyway. Blah, 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 blah. I'll come back tomorrow. Okay, anyway. Can I wait here? I'm sorry. We'll need you to leave since we have to inspect and clean the station. I was like 3 different fucking voices. I lost my goddamn mind. Right, I understand. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Oh, and we've been hearing a lot of disturbing stories these days, so please stay safe. Disturbing stories? Haven't you heard? Here, look at this last edition of the newspaper. Oh my god, seriously, stop talking, guy. The longest person in history to talk. He's got more lines than anybody else, and I'm doing the worst accent ever. I'm very sorry to all English people, because I can't. I can do better. I didn't try very hard, and I didn't. And now we're stuck with it. We're stuck with it! He hands me a paper from a bench. The New Britain Post. The New Britain Post, a historical newspaper that follows events in Steel London. Victor's photograph once appeared in it, labeling him as a wanted criminal. The same newspaper that had printed that wanted notice of Victor. Why did we have to read that and then read it again? Like, come on. Jack the Ripper escapes custody. Serial killer Jack Blackman, a.k.a. Jack the Ripper, was being transferred to Newgate Prison when he... Newgate Prison, the largest prison in London, which was, in reality, dismantled in 1902. A courthouse was built upon its former location. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Being transferred to Newgate Prison when he escaped with the help of an unknown accomplice. Scotland Yard... with help of an unknown accomplice. Scotland Yard admitted today. Herlock Sholmes! You catch him. Jack the Ripper is a serial killer. Okay, no, I'm not reading. Okay. Back it up. I shouldn't be reading it in my tour guide voice. Jack the Ripper is a serial killer who so far has targeted only women. He has since disappeared. Scotland Yard has not been able to find Jack's base of operations as of yet. Ranking Yard officers decided to attempt to capture Jack in secret to control public knowledge of the escape. Queen Victoria was enraged by this concealment and demanded the resignations of Commissioner Robert Bettany and others. She has placed the leader of her Imperial Guard, Rempart Lionheart, in charge of recapturing Jack the Ripper. The Yard has posted a huge reward for Jack and has made the citizens of London aware of this ongoing manhunt. It is said that Jack the Ripper has murdered between 13 and 20 individuals, though the total has yet to be determined. He's going to try to attack us, and Van Helsing's going to save us. How cute. His methods include slashing the throats of his victims, then removing internal organs to collect them. He's extremely brutal. Yeah, thanks for the... Why don't you give me some pictures? Jack the Ripper. After I read the article, I look up with no small amount of discomfort. It's all anyone in London's talking about. He might be wandering some back alley as we speak. It's terrifying. You be careful. Bye. He's like, it's horrifying. Get the fuck out of the station. I see. Thank you. The station employee smiles and leaves. Me to die. Thanks, dick. So, for now, I have to leave the station. That's no good. I'm not off to a very good start. I had thought to go back to the mansion in Wales, where I had been sleeping. If I investigate that mansion again, I may find more clues leading to Father. That was my plan, at least, but... I guess I'm stuck tonight. We'll keep going. It's 30 minutes, but... Okay, anyway. I suddenly feel helpless. I hear footsteps and turn around in surprise. Oh no. It's just a random man walking along without paying attention. There's nothing threatening about him. Are you sure? Are you sure? If only everyone and if Van Helsing were by my side now. If only everyone and if Van Helsing were by my side now. I'm disappointed in myself for being so disheartened by such a small thing when I had left the mansion so determined. To begin with, there's no reason for Van Helsing to want anything to do with me. His objective was to kill Finnis. Now that that's been accomplished, his reason for cooperating with Lupin and the others is gone. That makes me completely worthless to him. Even if he notices that I've left, there's no reason for him to come after me. Will I ever see him again? Yes, obviously, because we're in first chapter of his rat. Anyway, no, I would just had to pause for a second because I'm thinking we're in chapter 9 and we haven't, there's going to be choices at some point. But I'm trying to debate if I should just use the guide and choose the routes we want to go and do like, okay, we're going to do the good path and then we'll do the other ones. Or do we want to just choose it and see what the hell happens? And hope we get the good route and then do the other ones after the fact? You know what, we'll see when we get the first choice, because if I can't figure out, because I feel like in Victor's you were like, that doesn't sound like a good thing to say, and it was kind of easier to lead us down the good path. I guess we'll see how complicated when we get to them, like, oh damn, these are both bad answers. I don't know. You know what I mean? So. No, I need to accomplish my mission. I shake my head to clear it of my sinking feelings. I can't go back to the mansion now, so I'll walk along the crowded shopping district and wait for the morning to catch a train. Saint Germain taught me that there are places in London that stay open all night. The poor part of town should be nearby. And that's where Jack the Ripper's gonna be! Don't go near the hookers! Jesus, it's like she knows nothing. I'm kidding. Obviously, we know. She doesn't. But anyway, I decide to head for the lower class area of the city. The commercial districts there are usually more lively at night. As long as I can blend in and act accordingly, it should be a safer place than here, where the streets are deserted. Lupin gave me good lessons on how to act in the different areas of the city. That's where I'll go. I make my way to the shopping district. Although it's somewhat close to the center of Steel London, this is a poorer area. This poverty-stricken neighborhood was left virtually untouched, even after the reconstruction of London. More accurately, the reconstruction brought out this part of the city's features even more. I remember Saint Germain happily talking about it. Whitechapel, oh Jesus Christ. Well, now we're dead. We're fucking dead. Whitechapel, the entertainment district. Oh, Whitechapel is where fucking Jack the Ripper murdered all his... Okay. Whitechapel, a large entertainment district near central London. It is said that the lights here never go out until a hooker is being murdered by Jack the Ripper. That part wasn't in there, but I just figured I... Okay, Sarah. Onward. A sleepless city. This is where the citizens go to relax. The government turns a blind eye to it, seeing it as a necessary evil. Whoa, hey, you're cute. How about you come on over here and play some naughty games with us? Games? I'm sorry, I'm not interested. Rejected? A girl like her isn't going to pay you any mind. Sorry, girlie. I'll get this guy out of your hair. Take it easy. The beautiful woman grabs the man by the collar, and the two of them move along, the reek of alcohol lingering behind them. It really is lively here. You probably would have been better off with them. Oh, God, that was Jack the Ripper, and that poor girl's going to die. I'm sorry. Sorry, sweetie. Bye. I wonder what he meant by naughty games. Oh, sweetie. Maybe gambling. Lupin probably would have been happy to join in. I love how naive we are. It's cute. Either way, I'll spend the night in this part of town on the main streets. There are enough people here. There's still time until morning. I suddenly feel a sense of disquiet. I love that Van Helsing's going to save us just in the nick of time. But anyway, I've been hearing the same set of footsteps through the noises of the crowd. It might be coincidence that this person has been following me this whole time, but it might not. I resist the urge to turn around and take a look. Instead, I keep my pace up and turn 3 corners down random streets. I listen behind me as I walk, trying to hear the footsteps that alerted me. I don't hear them anymore in the crowd. I thought that I was being tracked. Perhaps I'm being paranoid. Oh, we just got clobbered. Suddenly, someone grabs me from behind and drags me backwards into the darkness. I'm taken completely off guard and am pulled into a back alley without being able to resist. I try with all my strength to get away, but nothing budges. Whoever is holding me is very powerful. Somebody! When I try to call out, a gloved hand wraps around my mouth. I just mumble. So okay. To my surprise, the glove doesn't melt. My poison doesn't work on it. Other than the clothing Victor made for me and what I left at the mansion, no one should have a material like this. I try my hardest to resist, but I can't move at all. I notice a faint scent on the surface of the gloves. It's a little bit sweet. As soon as I smell that, I lose all the strength in my body. Then, good night, lady. That's all I hear before I lose consciousness. Should have been, good night, lady. I can't do a good Jack the Ripper voice. I don't want him to sound like the other dudes. Good night, lady. Good night, lady. That'd be a great Jack the Ripper voice. Like he comes in all suave, like, hi. I wonder why he had to stab hookers. Anyway, I hear drops of water falling. Again and again. My head hurts. My wrists hurt. I'm sitting on something. For some reason, my body is heavy, and I can't even bring myself to open my eyes. A putrid odor invades my nose. This isn't St. Germain's mansion. I hope not. That's right. I left the mansion and then... I start to return to my senses. I struggle to open my eyes, fighting the pain in my head. Got our asses kidnapped. I see a channel of flowing sewage water. That stench. No! No! Ah! I suddenly hear a scream. Please stop! No! I don't really want to scream loud because my neighbors will think I'm actually being murdered. Is someone there? I call out, but there's no response. Oh God, she's literally getting stabbed. Ah! Ah! The screams continue for a while, then abruptly stop. What could be happening? Why am I tied here? I mean, seriously, come on. It's like she's never seen a movie or read a book where it's like, Jack the Ripper's loose in town. We'll go someplace crowded, and then I'm kidnapped. And what's happened? Oh, come on. Come on. It's like being in a scary movie. They're like, oh, there's a murderer. Oh, we're all going to die. Shit. I guess you don't know you're in a scary movie when you're in a scary movie, but where am I? Who captured me? Is Twilight behind this? Oh, honey, this is worse. And that woman screams. These questions filling my head and the added fact that I can't move cause an unknown terror to spread through me. I hear footsteps, slow with long strides. There's no question. This is the person who is following me. I hear a cheerful voice humming a tune. Oh, it's like, Such a happy song is not fitting at all in this dismal situation, making everything that much more eerie. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Okay. Oh, good, he's wearing a mask. Because I was like, please don't be handsome, because that'll just trip me out. Be like, oh, well, no, he's creepy, though. He's with this little butt chin. The humming man appears wearing a mask and holding a pair of scissors. 2 pairs. His clothes are so elegant as to be out of place here. I've seen one of the CGs from this guy before, like where on something. I don't know where it was, because I'm looking at, like, I don't know. But I remember him. It smells like blood. A unique scent, like that of fresh blood, wafts from his entire body. He should be covered in it. You're awake. Perhaps the medicine was too strong. It's been almost 3 days since you fell asleep. The man's voice is muffled behind the mask. Who is that screaming? What are you going to do to me? I've been here for 3 days? Jesus. I'll tell you everything. First, that scream earlier was, My way of killing time until you woke up. Oh, and when I said killing time, I wasn't being figurative. It's all part of a proper purge. Purge? Oh, yes. That woman was impure. She was taking customers in the entertainment district. Most impure. And so I simply purged her. Such people only deserve the most agonizing of deaths. Yes, see, he kills hookers. Then the woman who was screaming... She's undoubtedly feeling the flames of hell right now. How could you? I'm shocked, but there's something about this man's voice. Don't worry. I won't do anything to you. You haven't been trained yet, have you? You're the train station employee. Oh, sorry, Governor. Oh my God. I should have been doing a voice like this. See, it doesn't work, see? He told us to watch out for Jack the Ripper and then followed us. Dude, snap. It's creepy. I can almost see the face behind the mask break into a smile. I'm impressed that you can tell. You're right. I was waiting for you. Waiting for our encounter. I apologize for only introducing myself now. My name is Jack Blackman. I've also been called Jack the Ripper. So you're... Then Jack gave me an article about his own murder spree? Why did you capture me? I was ordered to by a certain someone who saved me from being carted off to prison. A certain someone? For a moment I think of Finnis, but... No, I saw his last breath, right before my eyes. Yeah, but Van Helsing also blew his head off once, so... Then, who? Is... Lionheart? You have no idea who I'm talking about, do you? They said you knew them. Well, whatever the case, the time for the exchange is not far off. I don't know who this person he's talking about is, but judging by the people they know, they must be evil. Well, Lionheart was always good. We know that's not the queen because she's in Victor's path. Unless Delacroix had me kidnapped, but that would just be weird. What's his face? Alistair, though. Because remember, he was kind of going behind Twilight, and he knew Van Helsing, so it's possible it was Alistair. Because Sherlock Holmes, I'm sorry, is going to probably play a bigger role in Lupin's path because, you know, they're like nemesises. Nemesi? No. My future probably won't be too bright if I'm handed over to that person. No, don't glare at me like that. It makes me want to try all kinds of things. I don't want to hurt you. I want to hand you over to this certain someone, and I wouldn't want to disappoint them. He chuckles to himself as he says this. Does killing these women bring you joy? Joy? No. As I said earlier, it is a part of a purge. This is a trial that was given to me. God has told me I must spend eternity in isolation, and that it is my duty to bring about a great purge on this earth. Oh, you're fucking crazy. I mean, he stabs people, so not to say he was sane, but also he thinks God told him to do it, so crazy. Going around killing women is part of your great purge? Haha, that's right. Everybody looks at me like that. But that person was different. They understood me. Ah, they must have been an angel sent by God. They're trying to bring the gospel upon this world. But then he keeps saying they, so then you want you to think it's a woman, but I guess they also don't want you to... No, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's the queen. She's the only chick in this. A beautiful world. They promised they would show me a beautiful new world. Could be Isaac, too. We've never met him. You never know. For that to become real, I must purge. My purge must continue. His eyes are no longer on me, and he's staring out into nothingness. Lord, please watch over me. Watch over and guide the actions of your leal servant. Your leal servant? Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay, sure. Then, with his eyes glistening behind the mask, he turns once more toward me. Go! Clippity clippy. There's the sound of scissors opening and closing as he slowly approaches. Oh God. See? See? I don't know what to choose! Because I feel like if we don't do anything, that's bad. I feel like if we resist, that's bad. All right, no, we're going to use a guide. Because I don't know. Both of these could be bad. Like, resist could be good. You know, I'm going to resist and I get away. Or we could die. And if we do nothing, maybe that's good because then he won't stab us. But also, he might stab us. Hold on, hold on. Oh. 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 Interesting. Interesting. Hold on a second. We're going to save. This is a bad ending. See, I told you. I'm going to go down here. We're going to save here. Yes. Ugh! Look at his damn face. He's so fucking hot. Okay. We're going to... We should wrap this part up here. Because it's 46 minutes. I think I'm going to wrap this part up here. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go down the bad ending first. But we're going to do that when we come back in the next part. So, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.